If you would like to find a fun way to meet your fitness goals, there is a gym in Clarksville that might be just for you.
So Kentuckiana Parkour has people pretty much young and old navigating these obstacles to meet their activity goals. Our Sam Carter is there live this morning with more on what it's all about. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Erica, before we do anything, Devin, show me something cool. That's pretty neat. Now, you may have just watched what Devin did and say, I'll never be able to do that. First of all, don't say that about yourself. You can do whatever you want. I believe in you and I love you, Louisville and Kentuckiana, totally. Right now, we got Brennan in here, and Brennan's gonna be showing me, and Devin as well, the kind of basics, where people start. When somebody walks through the door for the very first time, and they go, I'm looking to get healthier, I want to get more active, whatever their reason for coming here is, this is cool, which it is. Where do you start? What's the first thing we teach somebody?
Yeah, some of the first things that we look at in the gym or even outdoors, if I'm working someone there, is falling safety.
Okay.
Our goal is to be able to move through lots of sometimes complicated motions, and if I can't bail or keep myself safe throughout any of them, I'm not going to be able to keep it very sustainable or keep myself in good shape to keep doing it, right?
Yeah, doing a cool trick once and not being able to do it again is probably not the coolest thing.
No, I wouldn't really, we don't have a thing for doing it once. We have a goal in parkour, and that's doing it more than once, or at least multiple times, right?
All right, take me through what the very first movement that you show people is.
Yeah, one of the first things I like to go over tends to be about falling safety, like we were just talking about. If I'm falling over or Devin is falling over, we try to do our best to keep our head safe.
Okay.
This can happen in multiple ways. If I'm falling forward, if Devin takes a step back, he could fall forward. He might be able to go into something like a shoulder roll.
Oh, something that simple. And then it's all about being able to, for lack of a better term, bail if something is going wrong.
Exactly. There's bails around every move we do for the most part. Whether or not that's a move specifically like that or building up our awareness and proprioception to be aware of where we are in literally space and time to stay safe.
And Devin, what is the biggest barrier that you find people have? Is it mental? Is it physical? What's the biggest barrier that people face?
Okay, so it's 100% mental. So like the mechanics for like say a backflip, they're really simple. People don't understand how simple a backflip is. It's just you have to put in the time and effort to get past that mental barrier to be able to do it.
It's the neatest thing, guys. Show me the roll one more time. I'm gonna try it out, and then we're gonna be doing a course, a modified course for your boy at 6:45. Show me that roll and then bail on.
Devin going to the roll, hands to the side, head tucked over, and we're just trying to get all the way to the back of our shoulder, not on top, to the back. We want to keep our head out of the way because we don't want to roll on our head or neck. So if you're gonna go with the microphone,
Yes.
That looks. We're bailing out.
That was pretty good.
That went way better than I could have ever thought it went. Guys, we're in Clarksville all morning. Got an obstacle course coming up in the next half hour. It's Kentuckiana Parkour here in Clarksville. It's a good time. I can't stop smiling. It's really fun. That was great.
Oh my gosh, you did it!
Yes. Be honest. Be honest, Sam. Did you practice that a couple times in the commercial break?
No, that was the first time I did it, I swear.
And you did it with a microphone. You are so cool.
That was amazing. Our parkour star, Sam.
Listen, he is multi-skilled, isn't he not?
Wow.
That's awesome. Hey, guys, we're watching for